Hello, and welcome to another episode of Success Coaching for a Better World. My name is Manny Nowak, and you know it's always a pleasure to have you with us. Today I want to take a break from what we normally think of as leadership skills and talk about leadership as it relates to the financial areas of your business. Leadership, money, and the entrepreneur. Simply stated, if you don't have good leadership skills in the financial areas of your business, you are at risk. Too many times, too many companies don't really grasp this. And the end result is the company's gone. And we've seen plenty of that lately, haven't we? Most of what I'm going to discuss today are simple, common sense things. We all know them, but we might not all practice them. Let me share these 10 tips with you today. Number 1, you're in business to make a profit. Don't forget that. If you aren't making a profit, then you aren't really in business. You're volunteering your time. You're enjoying, I hope, this hobby. You've got this great passion. You want to save the world. You've got visions. You've got dreams. But you've got to make money to stay in business. Otherwise, it just plain and simple isn't going to work. And I want you really to understand that. Number 2, get all or as much of your money up front, or at least before you do the final deliverable. And it really doesn't matter what the common practice is in your industry, what the common practice has been. You never know until you ask. My clients, I teach this to my clients all the time, and they come back to me and say, Manny, I got paid up front. And I'm like, yes. And how'd you do that? I ask. Ask. Worst that can happen is no. Then you can negotiate. Personally, I always get paid before I'm done. And personally, I love to get paid up front. I love to remove the money from the equation and concentrate on what we're doing and on the deliverable. How many of us love to chase money? None of us. We all do it, and we all hate it. Number 3, cash is king. Always have some cash in the bank, in a box, in a mattress, somewhere. Enough to get you through those tough times, those lean times. When cash is running low, the business is running slow. When cash runs low, so does your energy to do anything else but worry about the cash. We've all been there. When cash runs low, you're in trouble. There's no doubt about it. And you focus on the cash when you should be focusing on what you do. Number 4, I love it when a customer uses a credit card to pay me. I'd rather have 95% in my pocket today than 100% someday. Encourage your customers to pay you with a credit card because you control when you get paid if you have a credit card. Taking credit cards is really a plus on getting your money. And the bottom line is if you can't afford the 3%, find a way to make it happen. Number 5. Reoccurring revenue is almost as good as finding that pot of gold. If there's a way in your business you can create reoccurring revenue where you get paid month in and month out, find it and use it. Now I know all businesses don't fit that model, but reoccurring revenue is such a great model because what it allows you to do is to have that base. Every month I know this base is coming in and what I sell will be above that. Number 6, you need a budget, and you need to understand how the budget works, what the constraints are, what the exceptions are. How much dollars do you plan on selling, and how much is it going to cost you? What's your expense? What's your break-even point? Every month, look at the exceptions. I was going to sell this much. It was going to cost me this much. I was going to have this much profit. But here's what really happened. And it doesn't matter whether it's up or down on the sales or up or down on the expenses. The exceptions, differences need to be managed. Know the difference between what you thought was going to happen and what actually happened. Find out why it happened, and take whatever you need to as far as precautions or actions to make sure it doesn't happen in the future. Or if it's good, that it does continue to happen. Number 7, don't run your business on credit cards. As much as I like to take credit cards, I hate to use them. Yes, sometimes there's no choice. Yes, I've been there myself. If you make it a habit, you'll find yourself in trouble. And a lot of people say, well, it's no big deal. You know, I just get a loan down the future. No, it doesn't work that way. Because that just gets you into bigger trouble. Pay off those credit cards. You know, today, there's so much on the new credit card systems where they have to show you what the minimum payment means. Oh, I owe $500 and it's going to take me 20 years to pay it back, and the balance will be $3,000. Think about it. Number 8, a line of credit's not your money. Let me say that again, and please remember this. A line of credit's not your money. A line of credit belongs to the bank. If you use it, you got to pay it back. If you abuse it, they might take it from you. If you overuse it, you could be in great problem. If you don't know how to use it, get some help. If you don't plan on making it a priority, don't use it. This is where so many business owners get in trouble. Number 9, if you can't pay your vendors or creditors on time, get on the phone, visit them, connect, attempt to resolve the situation. Keep the relationship with your vendors strong. Be honest and upfront with them. Your vendors, they want to continue to sell to you. They don't want you to go away, but they don't want to chase you either. So when they call you, pick up the phone, talk to them. In fact, be proactive. Call them. Don't hide and don't ignore. And number 10, use a payroll company. It's what they do best. Even if there's just 2 of you on payroll, even if it's just you, use a payroll company. Will take that stress and worry about paying your taxes off of you. Again, so many companies in trouble because they're not paying their payroll. Is that all there is? No, it's not all there is. It's a start. We can probably do 10 more and 10 more somewhere in the future. But that's it for today. They're simple. They're common sense. They'll keep your business rolling when a lot of other businesses aren't rolling. This week, be a leader in handling the money. It's one of the most important aspects of your business. Call me, Manny Nowak, 856-358-4021. 856-358-4021. I'm on the web at mannynowak.com. 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 Put Manny at mannynowak.com if you want to email me. Again, success coaching for a better world. Go out, lead your business in the financial area this week, this month, this year. Do it. Thank you.